Hey, this is Notser, and today I wanted to talk about the Blowout meta that we seemingly are in. I am so excited for 8.11 to go bye-bye. Hopefully 9.0 moves a little bit away from what we've been dealing with. I really feel like the Puerto Rico directives exacerbates the problem because it forces players to have to farm some arbitrary value that has no bearing on the game itself. Now, speaking of the game, I'm in the Tier 9 British Heavy Cruiser Drake. This is a work-in-progress ship, and I was hoping that I could check out the updated reload. Unfortunately, it's not been patched yet, and I'm going to have to wait until 9.0 in order to check that out, I think. But the game is a perfect example of the Blowout meta, and you guys have seen it before. I've talked about it before on my stream and on YouTube, but I really just want to reiterate, the Blowout meta is so awful right now. This game is obviously going to show it off. My team, spoiler alert, kicks the crap out of the enemies, and it's always the same sort of story. You've got the token DDs who move forward. They are spotted by anything, radar, friendly DDs, enemy aircraft. Those DDs somehow find a way to die, or they have to retreat in order to not die, and their whole team is so far back away from the objective they can't hope to contest it. And then the team that has been successful in pushing the enemy off, they get 1, 2, 3 bases captured, and there's 98% of the enemy team still alive. Yet, not a single one is within 10 kilometers of an objective. And this is just rampant. This is in every game, it seems to be, where most of the team feels like, I guess it's not their problem, it's someone else's problem that their team's losing. I can't figure out where this is coming from or why it is so persistent, but I do think that 8.11 definitely contributed to it, and continues to contribute to it. And Wargaming doesn't learn this lesson. This is the same lesson that we've talked about since the EU missions were so ridiculously hard that it forced players to play so selfishly they didn't give a crap about anyone else. That's exactly what we're dealing with right now. The 8.11 directives are so stressful and so ridiculous in their requirement that players are refusing to care about anyone else in their effort to get this one ship. And even the objectives in those ships, there's a lot that you can steal. I mean, getting the number of ship kills, you can easily kill secure. I wouldn't know about kill securing. I've never done that in my life. Thank you very much. Base XP is something that can easily be manipulated to screw out teammates. Great example is capturing a base. There's no incentive for me to have a teammate capture the base or contribute to it. And in fact, when a teammate is visible trying to capture a base, they are actually hurting the individual who is capturing the base. So it's a double middle finger right there to me. There's a lot of those situations where it's almost in my best interest to go to an area with nobody because the contribution that I can possibly get is greater. When I go to an area with teammates, I am incentivized to work against them, try and kill secure, avoid including them in whatever activity because I'm trying to get the most damage possible, or, I don't want them getting damage because every point of damage they get, it takes away from my potential damage. So it's a real mess. 8.11 directives have not fixed it, and in fact have made it worse. And I'm just really tired of it. I want Wargaming to take a serious look at introducing more team-related rewards, and in the future, using that as a way of rewarding in combat missions or directives. I am just really tired of stuff like kill securing. Having to farm 100 kills. Do you know how most players who can't get tons of kills do this? They shoot at people who are low health. So they're taking kills away from someone who has worked really hard on that. And the person who worked really hard on that kill gets nothing. Where's the logic in that? So let's just do a better job. Come on. Gosh, I'm so tired of this. And 8.11, man, Puerto Rico, everyone farming direct. I don't blame you because it's stupid. But I have to play with you. And I don't enjoy playing with players who are only for themselves. And it just doesn't make it fun for me. Obviously, you do what you need to do. I don't blame the player for playing selfishly in that moment because they're just trying desperately to do something that was artificially inflated to force them to spend money. So You don't have to nickel and dime every single aspect of the game. You might accidentally make a game that's fun just to play, regardless of every other thing you might add into it, regardless of the premium camo and the grind, the regrind, all of that. If you can't have fun in a random battle and randomly queue up, what's the point? It's the only thing that really matters to everyone, whether they can enjoy their random battle experience, and it's at an all-time low as far as I'm concerned. It's the worst it's ever been. And there's nobody at fault greater than wargaming on this one. So I just am really tired of the blowout meta. I want it gone. I want there to have some movement positively towards a better version of that game. And that's just a huge rant here. You can clearly see we're not going to lose this. So because we can't lose this, I'm going to talk about something else. And it's sort of a secret project I've been working on, but I feel like this is a great idea, and it's honestly something that the game has desperately needed, and I'm hoping that my offering is to such a high quality that everyone who likes my content, and honestly people who don't like my content, might be forced to support it. I am working on a spreadsheet of knowledge. This is going to be compiled data for everything that matters. The gun systems, the maneuverability, concealment, the armor for a ship, commander builds, module builds, all of my important information, what I'm working off of, and comparing and contrasting even basic matchups. This is all going to be included in this so that you as a player can easily look at this data without having to go to a crazy place and look forward and having to go to another website to find another data point that for whatever reason is omitted because we want to hide stuff. I don't understand. It's in the patch. Why can't it be openly displayed? I'm looking at you, Sigma. It's really annoying to me that I don't get the full picture on why something works a certain way. So I'm going to be doing this. And it's going to debut with all tier 10 battleships, but it's going to eventually grow to include a ton of ships. Now, obviously, I know that's a lot of work, and because of that, I'm going to tie it to my Twitch sub or Patreon backer. Now, it's not going to be expensive. I envision like $1 or $2 for Patreon, and it's just going to be a perk of being a Twitch sub. So everything else that you get for being a Twitch sub, it's just going to be one feature of that, and I hope that it is as compelling to you guys, the viewer, as it is to me. I'm just a player of the game, and I see this stuff and I go, oh man, where is this information? Oh, I gotta go over here, I gotta go over there. I gotta go like 10 different areas and look it all up, and I still don't know exactly what's going on. And if I could just place this all in one place, man, wouldn't that be such a better experience for you guys? That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm trying to do. I hope you guys are as excited as I am for this. Tell me what you think in the comments. Any suggestions of things that you would like? I'm all ears. I'm really trying to do the best I possibly can for you guys. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to check out more of my content, you can click the most recent or the most relevant uploads. You could also choose to subscribe to my channel. We do daily World of Warships videos, first impression, how-to, news, and review related. When North American recruit invite is on the screen, you can take advantage of that. I stream at twitch.tv/Notser. Thank you, have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time.